Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 63. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
About to get started here. Here's Ketel Marte.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
And we are underway. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. He can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Perdomo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
No, that's down.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one in the air. Rojas. And there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Corbin Carroll in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Curve in the dirt. grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to him, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gabriel Moreno in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Quick toss first. Carroll dives back in safely. Carroll leads off first with one away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Lourdes.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Now one
Ball
miss.
out.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man on second, 2 down. Right there for a strike. And now a full count. And ball four.
So that's ball
to
four.
aboard.
Runner, take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Run up on strikes. Throw on to Freeman. They limit the damage here. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A., starting on the mound in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. And singing, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Kyle Tucker.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Andy Pages, the next to hit, takes outside. Pages went deep in his most recent game. Pages with another scorching run of play lately.
Ball. We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch.
That's the ball.
And another ball. That one in there across the letters.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings, and this one's fly. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base. Here's Mookie Betts. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Up the middle. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. One left for LA, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, second inning set to go. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Arenado working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move to the alley. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Ryan Waltman.
Here's the center fielder. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
2-2 now. And there's a ball. Upstairs,
ball
and
four.
that
Take
is
your
ball
base.
4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Runner on at first with one gone. Tim Tawa now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike. One and two now. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball.
The 2-2 on the way. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Going away.
No,
Chris,
that's
his
out.
batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. That one ripped, but foul. In the dirt. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. One left for Arizona. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Johnny Edman.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Drilled in the air out towards right center. On the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream, eyes wide open. I see, hey, I had a vision.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes has a beat on it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
This is Corbin Carroll. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Get on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. Fly to left his first time. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Moreno getting the starting catcher, batting in the cleanup spot. So far this season, his on-base percentage is right around .370.
Ball.
The 1-0. In the dirt, the throw into second, tag, save at second, and good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
That misses, and now 3-0.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at-bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees. The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Walked his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now fly ball to right center. And there are 2 down.
The batter number 6.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a base hit. Carroll around third. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball field. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. right on top of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one
That's
missing
down. That's
low.
the ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building your bullpens. Breaking ball misses up and in. Strike one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Outside
ball 4, runner take your
He
base.
walked him, and they are loaded.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And now the center fielder walked his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in LA, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. In the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Dalton Rushing digs in now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, collecting extra base hits routinely.
In the air to left center. Gurriel on his way over. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, led off the game with a strikeout.
That's his
And an
side ball.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, he looks more
ball.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pages. Grounded out his first time up. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside.
That's the ball.
Go to second.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
Two outs, runner at first. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. The stay balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Smash to the left side. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 3 innings complete. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Tim Tawa. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Evan Phillips. He's making his second appearance of the season.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
The 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, that might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in there. 0-1. That's inside.
Nope, ball.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one 95 to finish him off.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Carroll into box again, takes the strike.
That missed. That's the ball.
Shootout, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And the 1-0. Here's a high chopper. Rojas. Fires over to first. And that is that. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Bottom of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Fouled off left side.
Ball.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back. Out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His 21st of the year, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waiting for it. Just like BP all over again.
One down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that is out of play. Gets him to chase after that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now. That one missing inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
This one popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you. No matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score in the top.
Huge game-time at bat right there. Came through a good spot to drive in the run. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
One out. Runner at second. Dalton rushing. Will hit next. And that's in for a strike. Man at second. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Trey Jamison, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thompson getting cranked up as well. And the count 1-2. Swinging, it's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The designated hitter,
Go ahead, run on base. Here's Ohtani. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a pop-up. Arenado settles under it. And that is the inning. We're headed to the 5th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got it looking. That was pretty nasty. And now Ildemaro Vargas. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just outside. Ball 1. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Halfway home, tied at 3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Trey Jamison.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left there.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pappas. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Tawa takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
It's Freddie Freeman down. He's 2 for 2. This one in the air, center field, on the move, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. Pitch misses,
That's low, that's
and
ball.
it's 1-0. He was late there, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied at 3. Back here in LA. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next,
Leading
number
off the
15.
Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Ryan Waldschmidt.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Tim Tawa getting ready to hit.
Well, he's been slumping at the plate and still looking for his first hit today, Boo. Let's see if he can find some green grass out there.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That misses
That's
the
a ball.
zone, and that's ball 1. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Line drive to short and caught. Should have a few more chances, but that hit streak is walking a fine line now. So now the DH spot, Ketel Marte. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Yeah!
It's backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Thompson, out for the 30th time this year. Tommy Edman at the plate has grounded out a couple of times. That one misses. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, man.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Runner on the goal. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set.
This one gets away as he couldn't handle it behind the plate. Save to third, moves up on the pass ball.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Right through there for a strike. Splits the plate, 1 and 2.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 1-2.
That's a really good take.
The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and now it's 3 and 2. Miguel Rojas up next for the Dodgers. Sends him down looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Ryan Thompson won't go any further tonight, and he leaves a runner in third, so we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New pitcher on now, Andrew Hoffman.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
scoring position. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's in there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Caught him looking for the K. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Yeehaw!
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the catcher, number 14.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gabriel Moreno. That's in for a strike. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, center field. Pajes in position, and that is that. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher,
My crew is on top, nothing can stop us. Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on our jocks. Drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kid, looking real fresh, yo. Get on the window.
And that one ripped to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of getting it away.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Go-ahead run on base. Andy Papas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the 8th. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball.
And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go-ahead run on base. Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
There's no Arenado. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. On the mound now, Jack Dreyer.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
No, that's up.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Third half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up with 3 apiece. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. All tied up near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Oh.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 3. Back here in LA, we go to the 9th. Number 15 digs in now.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Missed
That's
inside
ball.
with the curve.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So
4.
leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The D-backs with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. Falling behind 2-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 3-1. What a stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
I mean, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman the throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Ketel Marte will hit next.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Nope. Ball.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Oh, what a lunging grab.
Holding your breath on that one. Sometimes you get caught in between. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his concentration. Nice catch to end the inning.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kevin Ginkel.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a foul, out of play. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You've got to let it out and move on.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now, Teoscar Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one in the air, right field. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings through that.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Dodgers go down quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to extra innings. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open, he walks it, no big deal.
And it's second.
Ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Substitution now at second base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner. Jorge Barrosa. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. And that's it for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to 3rd.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Go-ahead run on base. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike. The Diamondbacks with the go-ahead run at 3rd here in extra innings. This one in the air right field. And that drops foul.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Sneaks through, base hit. In to score from 3rd. And they lead it in the 10th.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job with bad ball hitting.
2 outs, runner on first. Jordan Lawler digs in now. Off the
Ball
mark
outside.
there. And that is ball 1.
Boom, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Slider right there. Moreno leads off first. And he chases that one below the zone. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 10th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. On the ground to the left. Arenado to first. In time. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Kevin Ginkel won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 62.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So they're down to their final out. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got to deliver as the hero.
The for a big-time player.
Right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta sow those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in the now if you think I'm not top tier. It's just a dirty